good morning one and all, welcome along to episode number 29 of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, and it's time for the Spanish Grand Prix here in season number 2. If you did miss the last race, go check it out folks, because wasn't Jackie's worst outing, but wasn't the best outing either. She did get some points, but yeah, best not say a word there. You can see there we have got some facilities all the way up to level 3 there, which we do love seeing. We've got 2 chassis upgrades coming in, one on the, which is going to be after the the Spanish Grand Prix, and one before the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. You can see Mercedes have upgraded, so the chase is on to catch Mercedes with their own engine. And speaking of their own engine, it's starting to wear out a little bit. We don't like it when it wears out. Let's have a look at the championship then, shall we? And Valtteri Bottas leads the way from Lewis Hamilton, then Jackie in P3, followed by Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, Lance Stroll, Daniel Ricciardo, Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez, your top 10. In the constructors, Mercedes really are romping away with it already, followed by Ferrari, then Red Bull, Chaseliner in P4, Racing Point, Renault, McLaren, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, with Haas and Williams yet to score. And I do believe Lando Norris, Tatiana Calderon, and then Magnussen, De Vries, Latifi and Russell are the culprits that have yet to score. As he's pointed out, it was just up there. So we'll get Tatiana's simulator training done, and we're ready to go race around the Spanish Grand Prix. Should be a good race this. I've got a feeling that our engine power is going to come and have a word. As long with those aero upgrades that we had. Hopefully they'll come and have a word. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But we'll get Jackie and Tatiana practiced and qualified. We'll see you all on the start line for the Spanish Grand Prix then, shall we folks?
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic moments since. It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ricciardo, Alexander Albon, and Stroll, Sainz, Ocon, Kvyat, and Lando Norris. Leclerc, Bottas, they've taken a grid penalty. Sergio Perez, Iceman, Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Tatiana Calderon, and Kevin Magnussen. Russell, De Vries, Latifi, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Jackie did not have a good run in qualifying. She got blocked by a couple of cars, and P14 is all it is. And practice, we were consistent top 5. A consistent top 5. Oh boy. But, like I say, it's going to be a one-stop today. Softs onto the mediums, although it may start on the mediums. Nah, we'll stay on the softs. We'll stay on the softs, use the grip at the start of the race. Speaking of, let's do it. It's lights out and away we go in the Spanish Grand Prix, folks. And Jackie's got herself there. She goes flying through the middle there. They're almost 3-4 wide going down into turn number 1. One of the Mercedes is right up her chuff there as she swings it inside. And she's going to get past that Renault. She's had an absolute blistering start, folks. And I do mean, oh, she's very wide through turn 3 though. Oh, and a bit squirmish as well. She's got that Mercedes all over her rear end. I believe that's Bottas as she tries to go around the outside of... oh, ow! I think one of them Mercedes... I think it's Bottas that... let's have a look. Yeah, the 77, that's Bottas. I think he's lost a bit of his wing there. I have to keep an eye on that one as we head down to turn 7 and... No, that's turn 8 and 9. Don't ask me what. No, that can't be. Because this is turn 10. Isn't it? Yeah. I think it is, but we're getting our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's turn 9. This is turn 10. And into the staging section through turn 11, now through into turn 12, and then you got 13, 14, 15, and 16 in close succession with each other. It's Hollywood Land Stroll in front of us as Jackie. Oh, that's a bit wide, but we'll let her get away with that one. Let her absolutely get away with that one as Hamilton sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Jackie from P14 is up to P8 already, which is absolute scene as she heads down the long straight here at the Circuit de Barcelona Cataluyna. And very nicely, but we're going to move forward now onto the start of lap number 6. Not a lot happened so far, which is absolutely fine with us. We'll take it as we need it. And now into the into turn 1 and 2 through turn 3. You see it's Charles Leclerc that's all over Jackie's rear end. Bottas has pitted for a brand new wing, I do believe. And a new wing, it is fully deserved as we go to one of the Hasses. Blowing up there, that's Kevin Magnussen. He's out of the Spanish Grand Prix. And where are you going to park it, Kevin? Somewhere right there. And I think we heard a rumble of thunder outside. Kevin Magnussen out of the race. Safety car has been deployed, folks. Well, this was about the time we were going to pit anyway, so we'll get her in. As the bin men go past again. Yep, those are good old bin men. So we'll get her in. We'll get her on the medium tyre. And it should be good to go from here. To at least to the end of the race. Will them bin men shut up! For fuck's sake. And we're looking down here at the bottom. I have no earthly idea why we are. We just are. And out she goes again. Thank you very much. Service done, service required. Excellent. So let's get ready to go to the restart. It's Lewis Hamilton leading us to the restart here, folks. You got Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen right behind him. P4, I believe that's Daniel Ricciardo in P4. Ricciardo doing an absolute mega job in that Renault. He's, no he's not, that's Esteban Ocon, I do apologise. He's doing the mega job in the Renault. And then you got the likes of Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez roll in front of Jackie as the bin men go past again. And there goes Lewis Hamilton, he's gone. He's gone and we're on lap number 9 now, folks. Or is it lap number 8? Who knows, who cares? There's Jackie trying to defend, I believe, from Alexander Albon. And you got Daniel Ricciardo right behind it. No, that is Esteban Ocon, so it is Ricciardo P4. Ricciardo doing absolute scenes at the front here. We're on the hard tyre because we were not getting good thing on the mediums. So we've had to go the hard tyre to try and make it to the end of this race. Yes, cue all the funny parts where Jackie's got to harden. So we're going to move forward on to the end of lap number 11 here. Still nothing happened here at the Circuit de Barcelona Cataluyna. We're starting to reach worrying levels on our engine there, the MGUH and whatnot. And here comes Alexander Albon now. He's right behind her. This is the fight for P7. Jackie's in P7, so it's another haul of points here. And she goes, oh, hello. Oh, I think there was a bit of contact there. Oh, and Ocon's running to the back of Albon. That's going to do some damage there as we go to Nick de Vries and Kimi Räikkönen. This is all over P20 to see who finishes last in the Grand Prix. I think we know who that's going to be. It's going to be Nick de Vries as Räikkönen swoops up the inside. But we've got a problem behind us. I think Albon may have damage. I think Ocon may have damage too. So we'll have to we'll have to see what happens there as we move forward now onto the start of lap number 15, coming through turn 16 on lap number 14. And you can see that We have lost Albert and Ocon down the back of the field. But let's give a special shout out here, folks, because George Russell is right there in P11. He's on the verge of points. Look who's right behind George Russell. That's Tatiana. Tatiana's P12. What is she had for breakfast this morning? Has Tatiana Calderon finally woken up? Finally, after a season and 6 races, has she finally woken up? We'll have to wait and find out as we move on to lap number 16. And Kvyat has been gaining all the time here. Kvyat's going to be a player towards the end of the race here as we fling it through turn 9 now. And these hard tyres should be nice and warm up to temperature. And it should be giving it absolutely everything here as we go to Nicholas Latifi. He's got Valtteri Bottas right behind him, and I think Bottas is going to go around the outside of him. That's for P16. Yet Bottas ended up down there after his wing calamity. So as in right, if you ask me. There you go, up the inside. He's got the hard tyre on as well, and there you go. That's P16 for Valtteri Bottas. Meanwhile, here comes that Alpha Tauri. I told you Kvyat's coming. This is the final lap of the Grand Prix. He goes one way, he goes the other way. Oh, they are wheel to wheel, side by side. Everyone's hitting everyone here. Look, Kvyat's around! And ow, ooh, that's Norris gone into him. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Everyone's trying to get around him there. Someone was going side by side there. I think that was Valtteri Bottas. I think it was. Let's have a look at this from Kvyat's point of view here. We'll have a look at it from Kvyat's point of view again. Well, that was from Kvyat's point of view. Oh, he got tagged by Perez. And there's, I believe that's Carlos Sainz that's gone into the side. There's a few more cars right there. Who is it? Excuse me, coming through. And Nicholas Latifi, what a try hard for Nicholas Latifi, folks. Oh, Nicholas Latifi, you love to see it. As we go to Danny Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz. Now, this is for P9, and this happened literally coming up the straight here. So you'll see Kvyat somewhere in there. No, Kvyat's not there. Interesting. Unless this happened in front of us? I don't know. I honestly don't know what's been going on there. But who's this? That's that's Jackie and Kvyat again. So we'll have a look at this again from Jackie and Kvyat. I don't know what's going on there. So Jackie's got him, then Kvyat just goes around. Yeah, Kvyat goes right around there. As we go to the fight for... now this is what happened to Nicholas Latifi. Watch Latifi here, folks. So Raikkonen's got the run. Raikkonen's about to go past. And, nope, was that Latifi? No, that was Bottas and Gasly, I do apologise. There's Bottas, so he's P15. So Bottas did an amazing job avoiding the Alpha Tauri. But watch Latifi here, folks. Doink! Oh, that's ruined his race. But Jackie's race still isn't finished yet because Sergio Perez is all over a rear wing. He's looking for a way to cover. He's going to go around the outside of turn 5. Nutter! Absolute nutter! I tell you, absolute nutter. It's all kicking off here on the final lap of the Grand Prix. It may kick off even more as Pierre Gasly's lost Bottas. He's defending from Raikkonen. I think Gasly does have a problem. So we'll see if the Alfa Romeo gets past the Alpha Tauri here. It should pop up on the outside. There it is. And that's going to be that for that as Lewis Hamilton comes through the final corner. And it is going to be P1 for the Mercedes tryhard. He's going to win the Spanish Grand Prix, folks. We'll be there in a minute. We're going to finish P7 if Lance Stroll... What is Sergio Perez doing? Oh, I tell you what, Sergio Perez is up to something here. I have no idea. But Jackie's going to come through. It's going to be P7 on the line, I think, as Sergio Perez puts her in the wall. And that is... it really did all kick off there. Where did Tatiana finish? She's got to have finished. George Russell, driver of the day. Well deserved, Georgie boy. Oh, what a race.
A real team effort which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team. And they certainly deserve it. Let's have a quick look at how the driver's standings have changed. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
There's a few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out, I think. A really solid drive from him today, and one I'm sure the fans enjoyed.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, I'm going to be honest there, I'm a little bit disappointed. Not for Jackie, I'm actually more disappointed for Tatiana there. Because I think finally, folks, finally, Tatiana's woke up. I mean, look at this. George Russell gets a point for Williams. Tatiana just misses out. Oh, it's a shame. Lewis Hamilton wins from Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, Jackie P7, and Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, George Russell, your top 10. Alex Albon finished P18, Esteban Ocon P19, Kevin Magnussen DNF. Daniel Kvyat was at fault for that crash with Jackie, and rightfully so. Absolutely rightfully so, Danny Kvyat. And he takes a 5-second penalty, which basically put him last. Oh well. Oh, I'm gutted for Tatiana, man.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Yeah, if you say so.
You were cutting your way.
Jackie was, and so was Tatiana. Let's give respect to Tatiana where respect is due, please. I think that's got a lot to do with the strategy, though. But we'll take buttering up the chassis department. Well, Jackie is. Tatiana is starting to get there as well. She's starting to figure it out, which we love to see. She's really starting to figure out where she needs to be.
Are you happy with your performance today?
I'm happy with both of their performances, if I'm being honest. Everything went their way.
Is there anything that you think gave you the edge over your rivals?
I don't know. But let's butter up the aero department, shall we? Because we need the aero buttering up.
Appreciate your time.
Piss off. So yeah, as you can see, we finally chose a rival, and we just went for it and chose Charles Leclerc. I think if Jackie can, then brilliant. If she can't, then oh well. But look at the boost Tatiana's going to be getting, folks. She's going up to level... almost on the doorstep of level 10. So she's almost there. On par with Jackie. That I love seeing. Another $931,000 in the bank account. Another $100,000 on top for taking out care of their cars. Up to $6.66 million. They're the devils, the pair of them!
This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Yeah, if you say about them running costs, it looks like we got a 9. We got a 9 or an 8. We got an 8. 8-day gap here. So what could we put in there? We could put in 2 4s, or we could put in a 4 and 2 2s. I definitely want to take the G-Force training. Attend esports event. Oh, we get 1,000 Team McLean and 15%, or will we lose? Oh, I don't know. Aero upgrade. Oh, the aero upgrade looks good. I'm going to get more resource points. So I'll take the aero upgrade for the resource points. We'll take the G-Force training for Tatiana. And then we'll take the... I think we'll take the durability team building. And we'll keep a day spare. We'll say. We'll keep a day spare. I think. I think that's the best way to go about it. As far as things to see, you can see we've spent now on getting those 2 aero upgrades at the bottom of the tree, so that should help us out immensely. The problem is, after that, it's all major upgrades. We're running out of minors to go for, so upgrades are going to take a long time to come on the car. But guys, let's get 25 likes on the video, shall we? We're going to carry that engine through into Monaco. We'll do that. And do get subscribed for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, more NASCAR Heat 4, whatever we play on Saturdays and Sundays. Next week, only 2 NASCARs and 1 F1 because 32 Days of Horror starts next week. But thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next week for the Monaco Grand Prix. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.